Hello guys, so this is a video on variables topic, which is a basic concept of any programming language. This video will help you to know that how to name a variable, what is the use of variable, and what all things you have to keep in mind while make you choosing a variable or naming a variable. Okay, so we'll start. Variables are used to store values. Variables are used to store values. It is something which stores the values. Like here it is given a is equal to 1. So the 1 is stored inside a. Okay, this 1 is stored inside a. Now, why there is a need of this variable? Because one will be stored in any memory. You all know one will be stored in any kind of memory. Now it is stored, but how you know that if you want, how you will call this? How you will call directly? You can't write it as one. Okay, so how you will call, and how will you know that where it is located? So with the help of the naming to this memory, we will name this memory location. So we will name it as a. Okay, like you are living in house, or you yourself have a name. You are a human being, you are a value. You are a human being, you are a value. Okay, but you have name, so that you are different. You are taking your own space, and everybody knows you by name. Okay, so similarly memory also requires a name. Now next, so this name which we are giving is known as variable. Okay, I can give any other name to this. Like I want to make different location, and I want to store 5.5, and I want to name it as dog. I can. There is nobody to stop me. Eh, the only condition is that I have to follow the rules. Now what are the rules? We'll see. Now, variables can store different types of values depending on its data types. Here you can observe what does this line means is explained here. Here you can observe A has stored 1, dog has stored 5.5. Can A store 5.5? No, A cannot store 5.5. Why? What is the reason? The reason is that A is made to store integer kind of variables. Okay, A is store A is used to store integer kind of variables. So it can store anything like 2 or 3 or 34, anything, but it cannot store a decimal value. Okay, now so int is a data type. Int is a data type of. So now this int is a data type. Data type of what? Int is a data type of A. Int is a data type of A. Now anybody can ask you, what is the data type of variable A? It is integer. Then what is the data type of this variable dog? What is it? It is storing a decimal value. So is it decimal? No. In programming language, we call such kind of data type as float. Okay, we call it as float. We call it as float. This is A. Okay, sorry for the handwriting. This is A. Okay, so the thing which stored decimal values which stores decimal values has the data type as float. Now, variables can be anything like A, B, name, kite, animal. See, here I gave A, here I gave dog. So it can be anything. But what is the rule? It cannot be keyword. Now, why it cannot be keyword? We'll discuss later. But here you have to keep in mind that it cannot be keyword. I hope that you are writing all these points, so it will be really helpful for you to revise it and keep it in your mind. Okay, now it cannot be keywords. What kind of keywords? See, I've explained it here. Variables cannot be named as int, printf, scanf, main, etc. These are some of the keywords in C language. These are some of the keywords in which language? These are some of the keywords in C language. Okay, so it cannot be such kind of variables. There cannot be such kind of variables. Okay, so it is a keyword and it cannot be variables. Now, what should not use such types of keywords to avoid error? Whenever you will use these types of variables, these type of words as variables, it will show you an error. Like, for example, you only assume that I am writing int. This is for integer. Okay, this is a data type which I am writing, but I am giving name to memory as int again. How will the compiler, I have already explained in my video about the compiler and interpreter. What is compiler? You can watch it in the video. So how will the compiler know that int is equal to 1? What I am trying to say, how will the compiler know what I want to say here? Int 1. Now uh, what he will understand, that this is a data type or this is a data type, which one is the variable? The compiler will get confused, and when the compiler will get confused, compiler will throw you an error. Compiler, it will throw you an error. Should not use such types of keywords to avoid error. You should not use such type of keywords to avoid error. If you want an error free code, then you should not use any of this keyword as your variable. I cannot use int equal to 1. I can do int a is equal to 1, but I cannot do int equal to 1. It is a completely wrong way. It is a completely wrong way. Okay, so please stay tuned for learning about why the C language will prompt error on using keywords. Okay, so with this, I would like to end my video on variables. It was a quick explanation on variables, which will help you to keep the variables topic in your mind for your lifetime. So if you like this video, please press the like button and also share it and subscribe it. Share it with your friends, and even if you don't like it, then please comment it, the part which you don't like. I will definitely review it, and I will definitely try to resolve the problem. And even if you like it, then you should comment it what part you like the most, and I will. And also you can comment that what video next you want, which on which concept you want the next video. So thank you guys and have a good day.